G'day everyone, I'm in beautiful Guangzhou, China for the holidays, and I thought this would be a nice change in scenery for my next few videos. Now imagine for a moment that you are in a VEX IQ tournament and your team is having a tough competition. The top 16 teams will make the finals, and after the final qualifying game, you and another team's average scores are tied for 16th place. You find out at that moment that the other team will actually rank higher because they got disqualified for one match. But how is that possible? Now, this actually happened to our teams during the national championships last week, and I think it's a pretty big loophole. The contention lies in Rule T17. Teams are ranked by their average qualification match scores. But what about ties? According to T17E, ties are broken by firstly removing the team's lowest score and comparing the new average score. And this all sounds really fair, right? We remove the lowest score from each team and compare the new average to see who is higher. But in reality, this means whoever scored the lowest score will actually be ranked higher than the team that scored a higher score. And if you got a DQ, which is 0 points, then you will almost certainly win the tiebreaker. Now let's compare two hypothetical teams that played 3 games each, but their average scores are tied. Team A scores 2 points in all 3 games, while Team B scores 1, 2, and 3 points. Now let's remove the lowest scored game. Team A has a lower score of 2, while Team B has a lower score of 1. And because Team B has the lowest score, Team B ranks higher than Team A. This gets even stranger if there are disqualifications involved. This time, let's say Team A scores 2 points in all 3 games, while Team B was disqualified twice, scoring zeros, but scores a single game of 6 points. Again, we remove the score of 2 from Team A, who results in a new average score of 2 points, while Team B removes one of their disqualifications and gets a new average of 3 points. Now, Team B is ranked higher than Team A despite getting disqualified. So whenever there is a tie in IQ rankings, the focus is not on who scored the highest, but on who scores the lowest that gets the advantage. Of course, since the score is based on averages, the team with the lowest score also must have the highest score. But this doesn't remove the fact that teams with disqualifications result in 0 points and get the ultimate tiebreaker advantage. If you're from the VEX GDC, I have a suggested change to T17E. Ties in team rankings are broken by teams with disqualifications are ranked higher than teams with disqualifications. And then, if both teams have disqualifications, the team that logged the highest qualification score will rank higher. And then, if teams are still tied, the teams will be sorted by random electronic draw. This new wording gives basically the same outcome as the current wording, but gives an added advantage to teams that don't get disqualifications. But what do you think? Are the rules okay as they are, or have you been affected by this before? Make sure you comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.